Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's webinar on the fascinating topic of sales conversion. I am your host and I am delighted to have you all join us today. We have an informative session ahead filled with valuable insights to help you enhance your conversions easily. Before we delve into the topic, let's take a moment to introduce our two feature brands. That is, one is a product brand that is HCRM, and second is a service brand that is 12 Grids. These are two brands that bring extensive expertise and innovative solutions to the fields of customer relationship management, that is CRM, and web design. HCRM is a powerful customer relationship management solution which can help you optimize and streamline your interaction with the customers, enhance customer satisfaction, and ultimately drive revenue growth. Known for its cutting-edge technology and user-friendly CRM software solutions, HCRM has established itself as a leader in the industry. With innovative features and an intuitive interface, HCRM empowers businesses to effectively manage and nurture their customer relationships. On the other hand, 12 Grids, an exceptional web design agency that specializes in UX-driven websites, SEO, and UI/UX design, with a keen focus on delivering seamless user experience, 12 Grids combines the power of stunning visual design with optimized functionality. They understand the importance of captivating websites that not only look impressive, but also provide a user-friendly experience and drive organic traffic through effective search engine optimization. Now, let's shift our attention to the core topic of today's webinar: how to improve B2B sales conversions easily. B2B sales conversions are a critical aspects of driving revenue and growth for companies that cater to other businesses. It involves the process of converting potential leads into paying customers in the B2B marketplace. While the art of B2B sales is multifaceted and requires a tailored approach, there are strategies that can significantly improve conversion rates. So without any further ado, let's introduce our today's guest speaker, Mr. Mohnish Nair. Mohnish Nair, UK MBA Sales and Marketing Specialist, is a founder and Chief Growth Coach at mapledreams since 2007. He specializes in sales consulting, sales training, and personal coaching to business owners. He has trained more than 7,000 sales professionals in over 15 years, worked with more than 500 businesses one-to-one, and helped them grow their businesses to the next level. An MBA with 15 years of sales training and business consulting experience for SMEs and corporates, Mohnish is also a lecturer on sales and marketing in leading B schools. We welcome you, Mr. Mohnish. And once again, I would like to express our gratitude for your presence here today. Let's embark on this journey together and learn from the experts like Mohnish Nair. We encourage you to actively participate by asking questions in the chat box as we aim to make this webinar interactive and engaging. We welcome you, Mr. Mohnish.
Thank you so much, Riya, for that wonderful introduction. Thank you. Very
You're
good evening,
welcome.
everybody. Very good evening. I would love to hear you all in the chat box. How are you all? Very good evening. You can definitely say good evening here in the chat box. Would love to see some engagement from all of you. Is the chat box active?
Yeah,
Can
it's
I see
active.
some
Yes.
fire? Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. It's wonderful being here. Thank you so much for joining on time. My name is Mohnish Nair. I am a sales coach. I help small businesses become big. And thank you so much for joining today on such an important topic. I am sure when you are a sales professional, when you are a businessman, what matters to you most is converting those leads into rupees, though converting those inbound inquiries and your contacts into revenue. And daily, on a daily basis, it's a process which tests us, which it's a process which tests and experiments with our capabilities, with our knowledge, with our attitude, with our skills. On a daily basis, we are supposed to, as salespeople and business people, prove ourselves. Do you agree or not? Yeah, can I see some yes in the chat box, please? Can I see some
Yes.
yes? Yeah, fantastic. So I would just quickly like to know, Ria, if you can also help me. Who are the people who have joined in? Just if you can write in the industry names, people, that would really help me to help you in today's session. What industry are you from? Can you guys write in the chat box what industry are you from?
Also, you can unmute yourself and answer in which industry you belong to.
Yes. Okay. Manufacturing, software, pharmaceutical, F&B, fantastic. We have a wide range. Superb. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for actively participating. Analytical instruments. Superb. So I'll get on with the session, ladies and gentlemen. I am sure today's session is going to be very valuable for you. I would request you to keep your pens and your notepads handy with you. Make notes as I speak. There are many things that I'm going to speak which you already know, or probably you're already doing it. But what is the secret of success? The secret of success is consistency and effectiveness. So even if I have a lot of knowledge, how actively am I using it on a daily basis? Effectively is what we all should be caring about. And that is what I'm going to speak about. So come with an open mind. Mind is like a parachute, works best when it is open. So I'm sure you're all here as students, as learners, as knowledge seekers, and be free to write down at the end of the session, or you can ask me questions. Whatever doubts you have during the session, please make quick notes of it, park it, and then definitely I'll get back to you and I'll speak to you one to one. Let me start off by sharing my screen and sharing a little bit quickly about what today's session is all about. So sales is a process, and we are talking about B2B sales, right? Now, B2B means there is some more activity surrounding it. There is B2C and where there is B2B. When we talk about a target audience for B2B, the approach and the way we handle customers in B2B segment is absolutely different than your normal B2C. I am sure you agree to what I'm saying here, right? So what I am going to bring to you on today's session is focusing your entire mindset towards a closure mentality, but making sure that you are not only acting like just a salesman, a routine salesman, but we need to act like strategic thinkers. Now, what is the difference between an ordinary salesman and a strategic thinker? The number one difference is the focus. Whereas a normal salesman would be focusing on only order conversion, order lao, order lao, order lao. A strategic thinker would be focusing on the long-term gains, the short-term gains. He will not only be interested in the transactions, but he will also be interested in building a lifetime profitable relationship. You have to ask yourself, of all the customers that you have, how many of them can vouch for you on a daily basis and give you references probably every week? How many of these customers are your raving fans? How many of these customers are your salespeople on the field? Which means they talk about you in such an immensely great way that they bring more and more customers to your doorstep. If not, then there is a change in approach that is required. We need to shift our mentality from push, 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 sell, and convert it into becoming a source of knowledge, a source of confidence, a source of strong relationship, and a source of value creation for our customers. If we bring that focus, then we can definitely change the way we do business. So today's topic, how to improve B2B sales conversions. Before I get into this, I would like to quickly ask you guys, what are your challenges? What is your challenge in conversion? Quickly write in chat box in one word. What problems do you face on a daily basis in converting your sales? What is the issue? Why are we not able to convert? See, the beauty about today's IT world is there is a lot of leads that we can get, yeah, through India Mart, through your website, SEOs, through all these beautiful portals, through your field sales. But the biggest challenge is in conversion. What problems do you face? What does the customer tell you? So people are writing in very good. Negotiation is a pain point. Okay, fantastic. It's a beautiful art and a sign that needs a lot of attention for sure. Yes, building online trust. Some Ria says building online trust is a challenge. Come on, I want everybody to speak. Write down what is that one problem you want to solve today. That you want to understand why am I getting stuck in price factor as compared to competition. Superb. This I'm hearing for the first time. I'm just joking. Yes, price factor. अरे तुम्हारा बहुत महंगा है. Cold calling. Somebody says cold calling is a challenge. All right, fantastic. What else? Why are you not able to convert? What goes wrong? Let's look at it as a problem solving, as a team together. Okay. What else? What else? Tell me, what are the other challenges you face on a daily basis? So all these things that you have written here, it's not something which is uncommon. Every business faces it. Okay, decision making is too long. Yes, they say your prices are too high as compared to other vendors. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Elroy, for those contributions. Now let me quickly share with you what I feel. Okay, are the challenges that I hear. See, I coach people on a daily basis. I coach SME companies. I coach sales teams, sales heads, CEOs on a daily basis. So some of the common challenges that I hear on a daily basis from my clientele. Okay, some of it you already mentioned. We have a beautiful audience. The most common that I hear is मालूम ही नहीं पड़ा कि order कब गया. This is one of the most common, strange and shocking feedback that I get. कि मुझे मालूम ही नहीं पड़ा. I didn't even realize when the customer gave the order to my competitor. He was very friendly. He met me 100 times. He took the quotation from me. He was negotiating, bargaining. I thought this order is going to come now any moment. And suddenly he goes blank. The customer goes out of sight for another week and he tells me, oh, I gave the order to your competitor. So sorry, next time we'll work with you. This is the worst thing that can happen to a salesman. Okay. कि मालूम ही नहीं पड़ा order कब गया. Some other challenges, not all that I hear is somebody already mentioned it. Your price is too high. Okay, our decision is on hold. We are postponing this decision. So after meeting you several times, they will suddenly tell you that this project or this decision is on hold for another 6 months. This is very typical and common in B2B sales. You won't feel this happening too much in B2C, where you're directly working with an individual customer. In B2B, there are many stakeholders, there are many minds that work, there are many egos that work, there are many motives that work together, and so decisions go on hold. No, there is cheaper competition. I can buy from China. Why should I buy from you? Our management is still discussing. So usually most purchase managers would put you on hold saying management is still contemplating, meditating on this topic. Okay, the owner decision maker is not in country, and so I could not close the deal. Some salespeople come to me and say, sir, our price is too high. He himself believes as a salesman that his price is too high. And because of that, there is lack of conviction. And he starts singing the same song like his customer, saying, okay, cheaper substitutes are available. There are so many other parallel models and products that are available. Why would somebody buy from me? Quality is not good. Customer said your quality is pathetic. Please repair it, make it proper, and come back to us. All right. Some orders don't close because customer only takes quotes. I'm sure you also have those customers who are very active in taking quotations from you every time. And then they will compare it with your competition. And then suddenly they will say, oh, no, next time we'll buy from you. If yes, if this has happened to you, write yes in the comment box. Let me see if this is common. Yeah, it happens with you or no? Yeah, too much changes in requirements, someone says. Yes, Mudit says yes, Mansi says yes, it happens. So how do you deal with this? How do you deal with such customers? Okay, how do you deal with people who change their minds, who don't share? No, another worst type of customer is no response customer. He stops picking up your call, he stops responding to your emails, he does not give you appointments. So these are some of the challenges that we face while we are trying to convert deals. Now, if you ask me, there are some B2B salesmen who tell me, sir, we did not have a setting there, so we did not get order. See, if you need setting to get an order, then there is no need of having a salesperson. If you need to give discounts to get orders, then what is the practical use of a salesman? A salesman is there to bring maximum margins and profitability to the organization. All right. For that, there are some secrets that I'm going to share today. If you follow those simple methods, not complicated, you can convert maximum deals, you can bring more business to your company, and you can become extremely valuable and create a lot of value creation in your organization. And it is very simple, it is not difficult, it is very logical, but most of the time it is the common sense which is not common. So these are some of the challenges, but I'll tell you something, some real reasons, okay, some real reasons why customers have shifted their business, or they don't reply to you, or they go completely cold, or they don't respond to you, and they give you different excuses like your price is too high, we will let you know, we will decide after some time, management is sleeping now. What are some real reasons that salespeople most often fail to recognize? Number one, we don't have enough information about the customer. We feel, see, there is a difference. We feel we know everything, but the point is there is always some information that comes as a surprise at a later stage, and then that becomes the criteria why the order is lost. So lack of homework and getting full on information. In Hindi, I say this, कि पूरी कुंडली निकालना कस्टमर की, उसके बाद ही कोटेशन देना. Most sales people, when they get an inquiry, they jump on it like a hungry dog. Okay, they jump on an inquiry like a hungry dog and desperate to give a quotation as fast as possible. And some of them don't even send a quotation through CRM or emails. They are too much in a hurry to give their sales figures, their target prices on WhatsApp and verbally. It is a crime to give price without knowing customer information. Price is the last thing, it is the last trump card that you have as a salesperson in your hand. So do not be too casual about giving it fast. Okay, observe, learn, do some research, do enough homework, ask a lot of questions, get his entire kundali out, his entire horoscope out. And then once you have understood what is the mapping, whom am I talking to, what is his need, what is his hidden need, what is his real pain point, who are the key people, unless I have not mapped the entire thing, I should not give a quotation in B2B sales. See, I am not a street vendor who's selling a t-shirt outside the other station. Okay, I should not be in a hurry to give 500 rupees as a quote and then immediately reduce it to 300 and immediately sell it at 150. No, B2B sales is more strategic. Do not jump on an inquiry. Not every inquiry is a great inquiry. Please understand this. Not every prospect is an ideal customer. Not everybody who gives you business is an ideal customer. They will eat up your time, eat up your energy, eat up your factory's capacity and not pay you enough or not pay you on time. So not every order is a matter of celebration. So get complete information about the customer, his business, his plans, his needs, his requirements, his financial position. Get into the depth. And only then when you start quoting, you will quote right the first time. And even if it is not right the first time, you will make a lot of sense. Okay, so some real reasons why customers don't buy, why salesmen don't convert: lack of customer information. The salesman's asked, what is asked? Attitude, skills, and knowledge. Most customers get offended because of the attitude of a rude salesman. Some salespeople feel that they are doing a favor by giving a quotation to a client. No. So please understand, in today's time where there is a competitor at a click of a button, your business of an existing old loyal customer can also go in microseconds. So don't be too arrogant to deal with customers. Be humble. I'm not saying you have to be extremely devotional. I'm saying be humble. but at the same time, make sure that you treat your customers with ice on your head and sweetness on your tongue. Ice on your head and sweetness on your tongue. That is how an attitude of a salesman should be. You can leave all your tension, worries, health problem, family problems at home. When you come to work, come to business, when you are talking to customers, you are a performer, you're on stage, you're on the limelight. So you need to work on your attitude. You need to read something on sales, negotiation, objection handling, presentation skills, leadership skills, people management skills. You need to learn a lot of masala so that when you speak to a customer, you are not only a brochure salesman talking feature, product, price, but you are an interesting person who talks sense, who makes sense to a business owner or a high CEO. See, you are talking to big level people in B2B sales. So whatever you know, they know 10 times more than you. And every day they deal with 50 salesmen like you. So there is nothing that you can do rather than be genuine, be knowledgeable, and give some information to them which is useful and beneficial in their day-to-day business. If you can do that, you have created value. So improve on your knowledge, learn more about your customers' business, learn more about your customers' problems, learn more about their industry. So you become a domain expert and you don't become a product peddler. You come above all other salesmen because the way you talk, the way you walk, the information you share gives them something new to crave about, to rave about. So that is the job of a salesperson, is to continuously be in the learning mode and create value for the people around him, be it inside his organization or outside. When you walk to your office every day morning, people should say, "Wow, aa gaya yaar. Arey ye phir se aa gaya." Ye nahi hona chahiye. Customers stop picking up salesmen's calls because of their attitude on the phone. Because the first three times you're very sweet, but the fourth and the fifth follow up, you become a little impatient, you become greedy, you become desperate. Sir, please, 31st aa raha hai, close karo. Don't do all this nonsense in B2B sales. Work like a sharpshooter, improve on your communication, talk less, listen more. इसलिए दो कान दिए हैं. Understand what is being not said, read between the lines, especially in B2B sales, key account management. You have to know what they are not saying. What is the real reason behind the real reason that they are saying? Most people say your price is high. You know what? It's a excuse. It's a bluff. The real reason nobody says. The real reason is you as a salesman have been saying the same pitch for the last 25 years. You have not improved. How are you going to improve me in my business through your product and service? This is what he's saying. But he cannot say this to you on your face. So he will say your price is too high. Please understand, it's a bluff. He will not say that you have not made me understand about the features properly. He is going to say, I am getting something cheaper somewhere else. So constantly the challenge should be not to compete with competition, but to compete with yourself. Are you better today than yesterday? Do you speak better today than what you did day before? Are you selling better than what you were selling 2 years back? Is your quality of conversation, is your quality of personality as a salesperson attractive? Or are you a repetitive salesman who talks in monotonous tone? Good morning, sir. Vodafone से बोल रहा हूँ, आपके लेना है. We are not in that business. You have to make an impact with your communication. So salesman's attitude kills knowledge. Please work on this. Every day, spend 10 minutes reading something on this. Today, there's free knowledge available online. Yaar. Do put some new masala in your head. Some good masala will come out from your mouth. All right. What if customer asks for tentative price before moving further in the process? Superb question. You know, people say, give me a ballpark figure. मेरे को एक ना अंदाजन price दो. Never give one price. Give a range, and the range should be wide so that he is not clear what is your price. Because what I do is when customers ask me, आपका coaching का sales coaching का price कितना है? I will never give a rate. I will say, sir, I train people one-to-one. I train people in groups. I train individual businessmen and I train big, large corporations and MNCs. Sir, I take classroom sessions. I take online sessions. I do one-to-one meeting coaching. So my price range starts from 10,000 rupees per hour to it goes to 1 lakh rupees per day. So any price that I tell you right now will be unfair. Let me first understand your need. Let me first understand your pain point. Let me really understand whether I can value add to your business or not. And then, sir, I will give you a price which will fit in your budget. I will be absolutely just, and don't worry about the price, sir. What you should be worried right now is whether I can solve your problem or not. This is my answer, and then they never ask me that my price. This has worked for me in the last 15 years. All my customers who are into pharma machinery, okay, they also face this. Machinery ka kya range hai aapka price ka? Never give them a confusing, sir. It depends on the features, it depends on the usage, it depends on the delivery, it depends on the speed, it depends on so many factors. Don't worry, sir. I am on your side. I will give you the best based on your pain points. Let me do a proper need analysis. I will ask you a few questions, sir. Let me ask you those questions. Please help me to help you, and then I can assure you that I'll give you a solution, not a price quotation. I'll give you a solution. This is what we need to talk. This is how we need to talk. Please understand, you need to educate the customers. So many bad salespeople have given price in the first sentence of their meetings, and they have spoiled the market. You please don't get into that rat race, because price is the last thing that the customer should be told. First, make him realize how you are different. Then make him realize what his problems are, because some people don't realize what their real problem is. Okay, some people don't realize what their real need is. So you have to, as a salesperson, through a lot of probing questions, help him understand what the real need behind the real need is. And once you both of you agree, okay, this is the main cause of your problem, this is the main expectation that you want to solve, this is the main problem that you want me to handle. Okay, so now I will give you a wonderful customized solution. Okay, I never call my, personally, I never call my proposal a proposal. I call it a game plan. Sir, I'm giving you a game plan to change the way you are running your sales department. Similarly, you can say if you're selling a machinery, so I'm going to give you a beautiful customized game plan to see how we can improve the efficiency in your factory. So it is not another machine you are selling. Please understand, it is one part of a big human body, like a human body, his factory, and every machinery has to work in tandem. And you are giving one more machine which is given with the aim to improve efficiency, reduce cost, reduce time, and help the manpower. So you have to sell what you are really solving, not sell the quotation. I hope all of you are with me. If yes, please give me yes. I hope all of you are with me. Share a yes with me. Yes, great, great. Yes, 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 yes. Superb, superb. Thank you so much for that reply. So moving ahead, real reasons why customers don't buy. Okay, why we are not able to change. Lack of timely and correct follow. We do follow up, but we do WhatsApp follow up. Don't do that in B2B, please. Okay, don't be at the mercy of WhatsApp, because on WhatsApp I can also unread your message. I can also not have a blue tick. So the response is not easy. Always ensure that you take an appointment for a call. What if the customer doesn't give an appointment? It means, please understand, when somebody doesn't pick up your call, it means in the first call and in the first meeting, you did not create any value. You came across like just another salesperson who was just trying to peddle another product and pushing his price with discounts. Don't become that sales guy. If you become that, he's not going to pick up your call. So give him some knowledge, some information in that first call, in the first 15 seconds. If you can create value, the other person will pick up your call every time, because now it is not only about one transaction and one deal. It is about you, the person that he is more interested in. Even if you change jobs tomorrow, he will stay in touch with you. That is the long-term strategic Shatir Khopdi that you should become when you talk to people and become attractive. See, everybody is selfish. Always people say in sales, what's in it for me? WIIFM. कस्टमर को क्या चाहिए, मेरा क्या फायदा मोनिश से बात करके, मोनिश से मिलके मेरे को हर टाइम क्या मिलने वाला है. Is he going to bore me every time by asking, sir, क्या हुआ order का? When are you giving the order, sir? What about the order? When are you taking? If you are going to bore me with this, I'm not going to pick up your call, yaar. Give me some masala, some information, some news that will help me in my business, that will raise my temperature in my business. I'm going to then respect you and take up your call. So people follow up, they do some, they don't prepare before calling, they don't prepare before sending a message, and they do some lame job of something called as follow up. Okay, so we need to work on a script. We need to do value selling. Value selling means give some information to customer which will now be of value to his business. Show him the value of not solving a problem. अगर आपसे नहीं खरीदा तो क्या नुकसान होगा? What is the impact? What is the implication of buying a bad product? First, educate him that. Give him the costing of what all he will lose in the long term if he takes a bad machine or if he buys a bad software. When you do that, the impact of not solving a problem, the impact of a bad decision, that is when you start doing value selling. Then automatically customer says, tell me in whose name I have to write the check. He will not ask you for a price discount. Okay, some reasons why we lose business: no competition information, not influencing the decision maker, not knowing the decision making process, not knowing the decision making criteria. You thought price was a criteria, but for them, something else was a major criteria. They wanted that product to be installed in the next 2 months. And you said, sir, I will give you in 4 months. You did not understand the real need. But what he's going to tell you, he's going to give you the excuse, your price was too high. Okay, there is a decision making criteria in every deal, and every customer has a different criteria for the same product. So you need to get into the depth. You need to understand whether what they are buying is a want or a need. Want मतलब है तो ठीक है, नहीं तो okay. Need मतलब चाहिए ही चाहिए. Have you made them realize whether what they are giving you as an inquiry is their need or a want? All this, how you will come to know. Now, many people will have this question: how will I come to know what is the decision making process? What is the decision making criteria? What is his pain point? What is his gain point? Number one, do a lot of research before you make that call. When you get an inquiry, don't jump on it like a dog. Second, when you meet a customer, tell them, sir, I am going to ask you a lot of questions so that I can help you to help. I can help, please help me to help you. Okay, so that I can help you take a good decision. So I am here not as a salesperson, sir. I am here as a counselor. You please take me in that way. And I'm going to talk to you how you should take a very good decision based on your budget, need, pinpoint. So I'm asking you a few questions. So you should have a questionnaire of probing sequential relevant questions. Probing sequential मतलब एक क्वेश्चन का नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन से रिलेशन होना चाहिए. Probing sequential relevant questions that will bring out all the internal masala of the customer. And you should, in B2B sales, never meet just one guy. Meet the user, meet the technical guy, meet the commercial guy, meet the purchase guy, meet the owner, meet the owner's secretary, meet the watchman, meet the peon. Because everywhere there is masala information, and that is what gives a strategic direction to an order. And last but not the least, wrong prospect. Okay, you got an inquiry. Okay, he gave you an inquiry, he entertained you. But is he the right prospect? Can he really pay me enough money? Can he give me continuous business? Is his business growing? Is he not going into bankruptcy? I hope. Maybe he will give me the order and give me the advance also, and I will start production. And tomorrow suddenly he says, I'm canceling the order, or I don't have the money to pay you. Is it worth having such customers? So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to think about this. We need to think about whom we are dealing with, whom we are talking to. And right now, I'm going to give you some super shortcut secrets on how you can ensure that you can go to the customer and sell. Okay. So, are you with me here? I'll answer all the questions that we have here. What if the client is constantly talking about no regret price? Please understand, he's talking about a no regret price because the only thing you have created value is given him a price. We have not created that aura. We have not got into the depth of the question. And if some customer is being uncooperative and not answering, say, sir, I can't help you. I can't give you a quote. without knowing the real cost, sir. I am a problem solver. I am not here to push products. That way, our company would have been a $1 billion company. We will become with valuable customers like you. So please help me to help you. Okay, what to do when customer have clear idea of what they want and need price to make decision in first step? Fantastic question. So you need to know whether they have really, where are they in the buying process. So like there is a selling process, there is a buying process. Okay, so let's start with this. Number one thing that we need to work about is, I hope you can see the screen. Can you see the screen? Okay. So let's start with this. The great end is usually an outcome of a great start and a great middle. If the order closing has to happen fantastic, then the first meeting, the entire sales and the buying process, the first meeting, the inquiry handling, the deep probing, the need identification, then giving a game plan or a proposal, then giving a presentation, finding out all the decision makers, decision making criteria, decision making process, finding out what are their pain points, helping them understand the return on investment, the return on paying a little extra premium to you, how it's going to benefit them in the long term. All this education, when you do, then at the end, the customer does not ditch you. But if you have not gone through this entire process of fact finding, information gathering, and value creation, then definitely at the end you will struggle because customers stop taking your call because you as a salesperson have not created any impact whenever you spoke to him. All you could have done is just sent a brochure and it would have made the same impact. If you are that kind of salesperson, then you will face all these problems. So how to improve B2B sales conversions? 4 steps. Number one, identify the right target audience, ICP, ideal client profile. Which customers do I love to work with and what are their pain points? Second, how are you going to create a valuable proposition, which means a fantastic pitch? And third, how am I going to optimize the sales process? And fourth, how do I analyze and what do I analyze when I am selling? So quickly, please give full attention. Next 15 minutes is going to change your life. Understand your target audience and their pain points. Number one, ask yourself, do this, okay? Which product solutions am I really good at making? So if you make 10 products, which is the one that you are really good at where there is no competition? Because where there is no competition, you can charge a premium. But if you are selling a commoditized product like 10 other companies where there is no differentiation, no value creation, nothing unique about you, then you cannot get a good price. In today's market, if you want premium price, you need to create some value differentiator. You need to give something which nobody else gives. You need to sell something which nobody else sells. From some feature differentiation, something unique, because that is what drives a product into a brand. That uniqueness is what makes a product a brand. Otherwise, all are commodities. So you need to ask yourself, which product solutions am I really good at making? What is the USP, unique selling proposition, uniqueness of that product? This is a internal manthan, introspection you need to do. Okay, don't try to sell everything to everybody. Not everybody is a prospect and not every product is worth selling. Which products am I really good at? What is the USP of that product and what products earn me maximum margins? Bottom line of any business, profit, profit, profit. You can sell 100 products, 100 items and still not make any profit. You can sell 10 good products with good margin and go home and sleep nicely with all that money in your bank. So focus on the real thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. Profit, profit, profit. Don't fall in love with any one particular product, but make sure that you're selling what you're unique at, what you're really good at, and what gives you good margin. Now make a strategic plan around this. Which customers have bought more of such products? In the past, which customers have bought more of such products, these high value good products? Find out the customer target audience, industry, what kind of customers regularly buy, which location they buy from, why do they buy? Ask your existing customers, sir, why did you buy from us when you had so many options? You will see a pattern, you will see a trend that even you did not realize exists in your business. Your customers will become your free consultants. Okay, which industry are they from? Make a pattern. Which location are they from? What problems do they have? What are they satisfied about with your product? Do they have repeat sales possibility? Can these customers come back to me again and again? Where can I find more such customers? How, what marketing method will I use to reach them? And what offer, irresistible offer, can I give them so that they decide fast? When you decide this, your business plan is ready. You can take a screenshot of this if you want. Your business plan is ready. Answer this in one line. Your business plan is ready. Now, when the business plan is ready, I know whom I am selling to. Then I will start giving my pitch, a compelling value proposition that resonates with your audience. सबसे पहला question, okay, write down if you are noting this, okay, ask yourself, what do I sell? मैं क्या बेचता हूं? Second, whom do I sell for? मैं किसको बेचता हूं? Third, what is the unique benefit to the customer? उसको ऐसा क्या देता हूं जो कोई नहीं देता? What is the valuable thing I give? ये तीन क्वेश्चन का आंसर को आप स्टेटमेंट्स बना लो, आपका इंट्रोडक्टरी यूनिक पिच तैयार हो गया. I'll give you an example. Okay, like for example, if there is a pharma machinery manufacturing company, normally इनका sales pitch क्या होगा? Normal pitch. For example, they make labeling machines, suppose. We manufacture labeling machines for pharma and FMCG industries. We provide customized solution. तो ये क्या हो रहा है? What I sell, whom I sell to, and what is the unique benefit. तीनों का आंसर तो बराबर है, पर इसमें मजा नहीं है. There is nothing unique about it. Okay, it's a very normal pitch. What do you do, sir? Well, I manufacture labeling machines for pharma and FMCG industry. We provide customized solution. इसको मसालेदार बनाओ. Now I will tell you the difference. What is the value selling pitch? Same thing I am repeating. I am not saying we manufacture labeling machines. आपका introduction ऐसा होना चाहिए ना जिसमें curiosity पैदा हो. Curiosity. We build unique machinery solutions for labeling needs. For pharma and FMCG sector, market leaders. मतलब हम अब customer को चढ़ा रहे हैं. For market leaders, causing increase in their output by 6.7% and reduce their lead time by 11.2%. Wow. अब क्या कर दिया मैंने? उसके बिजनेस में हाथ डाल दिया. वी प्रोवाइड कस्टमाइज सॉल्यूशन के बदले मैं उसको बोल रहा हूं कि आपका आउटपुट प्रोडक्शन में मैं आपको मदद करूंगा सर. आपका लीड टाइम जो कि सबसे बड़ा पेन पॉइंट होता है फैक्ट्री में, इसको रिड्यूस करूंगा. वुड यू बी इंटरेस्टेड इन बाइंग फ्रॉम मी सर? So in an introduction speech only, I have created value. Instead of telling them I am selling machines, I am saying, sir, would you be interested in reducing your lead time? If yes, then I can help you. I am not selling a product anymore. I am giving a solution. Please understand. One more same example I'll give you, similar. For CRM software जो बेचते हैं, normal pitch क्या है? We are into sales CRM software for manufacturing industry. We provide customized solution. Fantastic. अब इसको value selling देखो कैसा कर सकते हैं. We create sales growth insights through custom IT solutions for the SME segment manufacturers, causing 2x conversion and reducing 85% delayed follow-ups in your business. Would you be interested, sir, if I stop the delay in the follow-up by your salespeople using my software? आपके business में follow-up अभी से delay नहीं होगा अगर आप मेरा software वापस. See the difference. Here in the second, we are talking about the pain point. When a salesperson talks like this, he immediately differentiates himself from the ordinary to the extraordinary. Now, I want you as a homework to create this pitch. Similarly, आपके business में आप ये pitch बनाओ. Format simple है. What do I sell? Whom do I sell for? And what is the unique benefit to the customer? इसको ऐसे 3 लाइन में लिखो कि और one hint I'll give you, one small फंडा. हमेशा वैल्यू सेलिंग पिच में परसेंटेज में लिखो. एंड इट शुड बी रियल. आई एम नॉट आस्किंग यू टू फेक. डू अ सर्वे विद 5 कस्टमर्स एंड मेक अ परसेंटेज कि उनके बिजनेस में क्या इम्पैक्ट आया. यू कैन पुट दैट एज अ वैल्यू सेलिंग प्रोपोजिशन हियर. ओके, यू कैन राइट दैट एज अ वैल्यू सेलिंग प्रोपोजिशन. यहाँ पे इन्होंने जैसे कहा हमने कन्वर्जन डबल कर दिए या 85% फॉलोअप डिले होने से बचा लिया. व्हेन यू गिव अ नंबर एज अ फैक्ट, the human mind recognizes it and its benefit in a faster way. नया एक्सेल 3 गुना नया ज्यादा, नया ऋण 3 गुना ज्यादा सफेदी, ये 3 गुना है 4 गुना है, किसने देखा? लेकिन when ये repeatedly कहा जाता है ना, your brain starts to absorb that as something very valuable. All right. Third, तो हमने टारगेट ऑडियंस की बात की, सेकेंड पिच की बात की. थर्ड, अगर आपको कन्वर्जन बेटर करना है, यू नीड टू अपग्रेड योर एटीट्यूड, स्किल्स एंड नॉलेज. अंडरस्टैंड द बायर साइकोलॉजी एंड बाइंग प्रोसेस. इन्वेस्टिगेट द मैजिक पैरामीटर्स एंड प्रेजेंट वैल्यू वर्सेस प्राइस. You can take a screenshot of this if you want. Now I will give you the real masala. Why somebody will give you the order. You can improve the prediction of your sales, improve the prediction of your business if you work on the magic parameters that I'm going to tell you right now about. What is this magic parameter? You need to get information. You need to do some fact finding. You need to investigate. Okay, you need to investigate about your customers. Up till now, are you with me? I'll take another 5 minutes and then we'll get into question and answers. Are you with me? I hope I'm not gone very fast. 45 minutes में हम जो cover कर सकते हैं वो मैं कर रहा हूँ. Okay, fantastic. Now let's look at what to investigate. Okay. Look at this. What are the magic parameters? सबसे पहले ना 4P कस्टमर का स्टार्टिंग में ही ढूंढ लो. What are the customer's priorities? Sir, what problems do you want to solve? Sir, when do you want the delivery? Sir, what are your pain points? Sir, currently what are you unhappy about? Sir, what are your goals? Sir, what do you want to achieve by buying from us? So what is the intention of taking a decision today? Why have you not taken this decision 6 months before? So when you get into this, you will understand what are the main priorities. Write it down, write it down. Understand the customer priority because he wants to solve the priorities. Now there will be some reluctant purchase managers who have also attended my training program. So they will not give you answers. That's okay. Don't become nervous. Say, sir, I am here to help you. Please help me to help you. I'll ask you a few questions. Only then I can give you some medicine. No, sir. The doctor will ask you a few questions. You have to give him an answer. So you have to be very adamant and you have to be very clear that you will follow the process even if the customer doesn't want to. Okay. Understand the priorities. Now somebody asked me, what if he has done all the research? Still, you don't get carried away and don't allow him to be in the driver's seat. You be in the driver's seat. You ask the question. Sir, okay, I am sure you have done your research, but let me please ask you a few questions so that I am clear that I am taking you in the right direction. I don't want to mislead you, sir. Understand the questions and the priorities. Understand what is the personality of the persons, all the different characters, purchase wala, finance wala, or the decision making owner, his partner, his wife, whoever is involved in the process. What is their personality? Are they introverts? Are they extroverts? Are they friendly? Are they emotional decision makers? Are they logical? This you will come to know by talking to a lot of people around them, to your existing customers who may have given you that reference, or your boss or your colleagues who might have dealt with them, or you can just go to their Facebook profile or LinkedIn profile and see what is the kind of content they are sharing. उससे भी ना आदमी की personality समझ में आ जाती है. People who share a lot of motivational stuff, they are positive minded usually. Okay. People who are always blaming the government, they are negative minded. People who share a lot of machinery things and calculation things, they are analytical minded. People who share a lot of cricket, this, that, they are very emotional people. So based on this, you can do the background research. But these are all assumptions. Okay, I'm not saying this is a thumb rule. Usually, this is how you judge when you enter somebody's cabin by looking at their awards, rewards. You know that ये तारीफ पसंद आदमी है, इसकी तारीफ करो. If his table is neat and clean, he could be an introvert who's very sharpshooter, analytical. Just talk to him point to point. So आदमी की पर्सनालिटी समझकर अपने को अपना भाषा चेंज करना है. Okay, so understand the personality, understand the position from which they are talking. Position means not designation, I'm saying. Position of starting. Are they starting very high in the negotiation, very low? Are they talking rudely to you that last time तो तुमने पूरा order में घपला कर दिया, तो why should I give you the order? So they are जानबूझ के putting you on a negative side. They are putting you on the defensive. Understand all these psychological games. And then find out who is the power in the company. Power क्या क्या होंगे? Creator of the need होगा, कोई तो होगा जो बोलेगा हाँ भाई हमको ये मशीन या सॉफ्टवेयर लेना है. देन देर आर इन्फ्लुएंसर्स, देर इज इंफॉर्मेशन कीपर, खबरी, इससे खबर निकालते रहो. यूजर, एक्चुअल जो आपका प्रोडक्ट यूज करने वाला उसको अपनी तरफ रखो. फाइनेंशियल बायर, टेक्निकल बायर, gatekeeper is somebody who will challenge you and not allow you to get inside, not a watchman. Okay, it can be a manager or a owner or a partner. कोच, एक इंटरनल आदमी होना चाहिए जो तुमको गाइड करे, कोच करे. ये दिस इज कॉल्ड एज डीएमयू, डिसीजन मेकिंग यूनिट. In B2B sales, if you have not covered everybody and met everybody and given a presentation to all these guys and understood all their pain points, you will not be able to sell. There are multiple brains, multiple priorities, multiple motives. You have to understand what everybody wants, and everybody may not want the same thing. And then when you give the proposal, it will cover all the ground. So you will not have any surprises. That is why I said don't give price in the beginning only. So they might take a quotation of 1 unit and then slowly tell you, I want 55 units. Then what are you going to do? They will ask you to reduce the price. Then after you have reduced the price, when they give the PO, they are going to give you PO for only 3 units. Now you have again undersold your product. So please understand the buying process and the buying game of the purchase. Understand, get into their mind, put yourself in their shoes. And then when you do this kundli, you will be able to gauge better and give better funda. So last slide, always understand what is the budget of the customer, whether they are good paymasters or not, what is the target price. They will say, I don't have a target price. You give me the price. Okay, no problem. But at least understand you have the right to ask. They have the right to refuse. Okay, don't be shy and hesitant. Be shameless in sales. Ask. Second, get the DMU, organizational chart, decision making unit. There are people who are powerful by designation, and there are some people who don't have a designation, but because they are in the system for the last 20 years, they are more powerful than the latest CEO who's an MBA from US. So there is power by position and power by personality. Understand this game. So when I coach my sales people, when I coach sales teams and companies, I help them understand all this in every case. And I help them to find out the hidden need, understand what is the timeline, understand whether there is technical clearance. Only then you can go into a financial clearance. And finally, you should know competition mapping. Who else is competing with you in the game? If you have worked on all these parameters and criteria, you will be able to judge why an order will come to you, by when an order will come to you, and why orders don't come. Orders don't always not come because of price. There are many factors. There is internal politics. There is compatibility of other machines with the existing machines. So why would somebody change over? There are so many such facets, beautiful facets. If you want to know how you can improve, I can help you. You can always get in touch with me through HCRM, and we can do wonders for your organization by coaching and training the team. In today's session, I just wanted to give you a purview. These are all the factors why an order is not converted. If you start working on the 4 P's: priorities, personality, position. And what was the fourth? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, nobody's writing. All right. All right. Power. Fantastic, Mansi. Superb. Thank you so much. That means you were attentive. So I'm going to end this session today. What I spoke about today is, as a salesman, these are not textbook funders. These are on a daily basis. I use it. I help my clients convert $1 million orders in entire global pharma industry and other industries also. These are workable, practical strategies that I implement in my coaching business and for my clients' business. If you think and work on this, you will definitely grow. One recommendation, there is a beautiful book called You Can Negotiate Anything. You Can Negotiate Anything. Beautiful book. Please read this book if you are in sales. All right. With that, I thank HCRM for calling me here. I hope I was useful. Now I allow you to ask me questions and I'll be happy to answer. Yeah, Ria?
Thank you, Mohnish, for sharing such valuable insights with us. I'm sure our
Welcome.
audience also has learned a lot from this session today. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and also ask.
Yes, I'll be happy to talk to you. Anybody? We have a very silent audience. Come on. If nothing, you can appreciate. Yes, any tip to improve negotiation skills? Yes, always get their side of the story in detail first. Always understand what is their time pressure. Always understand what is their decision making criteria. Because when you have information about their time, their pressure, and their power politics, then you can use that information in your negotiation. Never ever look weak in any negotiation. Even if you are on a weaker side, your body language and your conversation should be as if you own billions of dollars and this deal doesn't matter to you. That's a confidence. I'm not talking about arrogance, confidence that you should have. All right, thank you, Pooja. Thanks. Any specific tools for better prospecting? LinkedIn, Lusha. You can use all these beautiful platforms. LinkedIn is the best platform today for B2B selling. That's a great way to improve your prospecting and lead generation. There are many beautiful AI supported lead generation tools that you can use today. So a lot of things there. I can definitely help you one to one if you get in touch with me. Understanding your business, I can guide you which one is better for you. But primarily LinkedIn is a fantastic networking tool. Okay, how to handle price objection? See, the beauty is if you follow what I said, the value selling process, there will be no objections on price. What is an objection? An objection is a claim that what you're saying is wrong. But if you have built trust throughout the selling process, then at the end, the customer is not going to bring any objection. Okay, he might raise some factual questions for which you should have factual answers. Don't, that game is all Purana Zamana game, where we are objection handling. The whole matter is if you do the entire process properly, the objection handling is not something that will come up at all. The customer himself will say, "Kab close karna hai batao," because you have created so much value and added so much value throughout the selling process. All right. All right. I think we will close here. Many times client compare with competitor price. How to handle the situation? Yes. You have to tell him, sir, there are products which are cheaper than me, products which are expensive than me. But I will help you buy what is right for you. And that is helping me to answer the questions so that I will guide you which one to buy. You understand? You have to become an advisor, not a salesman saying my product is the best. Tell him I'll advise you what is the best. All right. All right. Fantastic. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic being here. It was really nice talking to you all. I'm sure in some future webinars, we'll definitely talk more on all this. I'm sure there are many, many questions. Thank you so much.
Uh,
Thank you, Maria.
there was one more question, I guess, from Pooja that what are any AI tools for lead generation?
Yes, so I usually use Lusha for this. There is a beautiful LinkedIn plugin which is available for this that you can use. Apart from this, there is a lead generation mailer uh, software. There are many such. I don't want to promote anyone, which can help you. I will definitely put a few points in the link here in the chat box so that you come to know what are some of the networking tools so that I'm not promoting any particular product. All right. Any other questions?
Okay, so that's all for today's webinar. Thank you for joining us, and a special thanks to Mr. Mohnish Nair for his time and expertise. We hope you found this webinar helpful and informative as well. And if you have any feedbacks or suggestions for future webinars, please let us know. And a big thank you to all our members for attending. We hope you got to learn something new today. And one more request from our end, that before leaving the session, I would request everyone to fill out the feedback form which is being shared in the chat box. So thank you so much once again, and thank you, Mr. Monish, for
My
uh,
pleasure. Thank you.
taking out your time and giving us a wonderful insights.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.